We are talking the job market halfway through 2019. And this morning we have some fresh numbers from Miriam Dushane of Alaant Workforce Solutions. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what are we looking at?
So we do a survey twice a year where we ask Capital Region employers of all sizes and of all industries, what are they seeing? What are they doing? Are they hiring? Are they pulling back? What it might be. So the good news is for the first half of the year, 69% of companies were actually increasing their workforces and hiring more.
Okay, that's great news, right?
It is great news.
But is there some caution for the second half?
So there's a little bit of caution.
Okay.
It's down a little bit from last year. So last year, the numbers were a little bit higher, but it's about 58% of organizations say that they're going to continue to add jobs and hire for the fall. It's down about 10% from last year this time, but still, it's over half, more than 50% of companies are still looking to grow their workforces.
And it's still good since we did so well the first half of the year. But why do you think that is, this kind of decline for the second half of the year?
I think everybody's just being cautious. There's a lot of news out there, a lot of economic trends, and people are saying different things about what might be changing. There's, you know, the tariff wars and all of these other things that are going on, and that could affect local businesses. So I think they're being a little bit more cautious, just making sure that they're doing the right things for their business.
For employers, what about recruiting? Is that still a challenge?
It is still a challenge. 67% of employers report that it's still very challenging to hire for their organizations, mostly because of skills gap, also because of salary and wage demands, but for the most part, they're still finding it a challenge because everybody's working, which means that it's actually a great workforce and great in market.
Last question, the big takeaway for the future.
So there's a lot of positive signs. I think companies will continue to grow their workforces. I think they might be a little bit more cautious, but I would say from a recruiting perspective, they have to still be as proactive as possible. Find people. If they find the one that they want to hire, don't wait. Get them on their team as soon as possible.
All right, Miriam Dushane, here's to the second half of 2019. Thank you so much for joining us, and let's get right on over to meteorologist Craig Gold.